We have just arrived. The game changer of e-commerce industry. First time in e-commerce world, we are introducing a patent-filed concept on social connections estate. This has 3 dimensions. First, it created a system that converts your social connections to a source of income. Second, this system transforms your social connections to an estate that can be passed on to next generations. Third, it provides a marketplace where you can sell your social connections at a price, just like an estate. How are we doing this? Here we would like to show how we generate income for you out of your social connections. To understand this, we need to first explain the concept of direct and indirect referrals. For this example, let us assume Mr. X's position as the starting position. When Mr. X refers and introduces Mr. A to Yarmals, then Mr. A is Mr. X's direct referral. When Mr. A refers and introduces Mr. B to Yarmals, then Mr. B is Mr. X's first-level indirect referral. Using the same logic, when Mr. B refers and introduces Mr. C to Yarmals, then Mr. C is Mr. X's second-level indirect referral. When Mr. C refers and introduces Mr. D to Yarmals, then Mr. D is Mr. X's third-level indirect referral. When Mr. D refers and introduces Mr. E to Yarmals, then Mr. E is Mr. X's fourth-level indirect referral. Here we give an example of the profit share formula for direct and indirect levels. As you can see, direct level earn the highest profit share, then first indirect level, then second indirect level, so on. For this example, we are showing the profit share as a percentage of the sale value of the product. Profit shares are different for different products and is based on the margin we get from the sale of the products. Here we show how the profit share for different levels of referrers are calculated. The formula used is profit share equals value of the product multiplied by profit share %. For this example, let us assume that Mr. E made a total purchase at 10,000 rupees. Since Mr. D is the direct referrer of Mr. E, Mr. D gets the direct's profit share. So for this example, this is equal to 10,000 rupees multiplied by profit share %, which is 20%. This gives the direct profit share for Mr. D as 2,000 rupees. Since Mr. C is the first indirect referrer of Mr. E, Mr. C gets the first indirect profit share, which is 1,000 rupees. Since Mr. B is the second indirect referrer of Mr. E, Mr. B gets the second indirect profit share of 700 rupees. Since Mr. A is the third indirect referrer of Mr. E, Mr. A gets the third indirect profit share of 500 rupees. Since Mr. X is the fourth indirect referrer of Mr. E, Mr. X gets the fourth indirect profit share of 300 rupees. So when one person purchases a product, its profit is shared with 5 different people. So one critical aspect to keep in mind. At any sale, your position is compared relative to the position of the buyer. Immediate referrer of the buyer is considered as the direct referrer and all other referrers are indirect referrers relative to this buyer in consideration. Now let me explain the earning canvas of a referrer. For this example, we assumed that you have referred 4 of your friends as your directs and each of your directs refers 4 of their friends and this process continued for the below levels as well. So when you refer 4, your total directs would be 4. When your directs referred 4 each, then your total first level indirects would be 16 people. When these 16 refers their 4 directs each, then your total second level indirects would be 64 people. When these 64 refers their 4 directs each, then your total third level indirects would be 256 people. When these 256 refers their 4 directs each, then your total fourth level indirects would be 1,024 people. So when you referred just 4 of your friends and when you encouraged your friends to refer their 4 friends and as this process is continued to subsequent levels, you would in a matter of time leading a team of 1,364 people. Even though you referred only 4 of your friends, your earning potential canvas has increased to 1,364 people. These 1,364 people are locked under you and cannot be changed. You will earn from the purchases of any one or all of these 1,364 people and their nominees for generations. So, more directs you refer, the bigger would be your earning canvas. These 1,364 direct and indirect connections are your new income-generating estate. It is this estate that you can sell to others in full or in parts. So what you should do to own this income-generating social connections estate? Share this video link with your friends and family so that they understand the concept on social connections estate. Encourage them to register in yarmals.com using the referral link that you shared. Motivate them to continue the same steps with their family and friends. That is it. Don't do anything after this. We take it from here. In short, the only thing you need to do to own a social connections estate is to refer your friends and family to yarmals.com and encourage them to do the same with their family and friends. After this, we take the steps forward. Don't miss this bus of your lifetime opportunity. If you delay referring your friends and family, someone else would, and you would lose this earning connection forever. First refer is the winner here. So go ahead and be the first refer of your friends and family.